Everybody ready?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3.
Doodlebug, doodlebug, doodlebug!
Wowee! Are we in the jungle?
Or a big forest.
Look! There's a castle over there!
This jungle is strange.
It isn't a jungle. We're in the garden.
What? Our garden?
Yes.
It doesn't look like our garden.
But our garden hasn't got a castle in it.
Well, let's check it out. I'll be the leader, right? Everybody, follow me.
Right.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder who lives here.
Oh, let's knock on the door and see.
But it might be a monster's castle. Oh no, I feel a bit scared.
Oh, don't worry, Jake. I'll look after you.
Where's the door knocker? There isn't a door knocker.
There must be one.
I know what this is. It isn't a fairy castle. It's our bucket from the sand pit.
Oh, yeah.
Look over there. That's our football.
Oh, wow! I could never kick that. It's enormous.
Oh, look at the flowers. They're as big as trees.
Wow.
You know what happened, don't you?
We shrunk.
Wowee!
Oh, it feels funny down here. Everything looks enormous.
Hey, everybody! Look at the climbing frame.
It's gigantic.
It stretches right up to the sky.
Joe Rooney.
I think we're only as big as a wiggly worm.
Hey, we could go and find the wiggly worm and say hello.
Yes, and he wouldn't be frightened of us because we're only small now.
Let's find Wiggly Worm.
Yeah.
Where did you put him, Milo?
I don't remember. I think he will have gone now.
Oh, well, let's see. Come on, everybody. I'll be the leader.
Right.
Follow me.
I think I'll stay here.
Oh, are you sure, Milo?
Yes, mate. Yeah, it's nice here.
But do you want me to stay with you, mate?
You're not scared, are you, Milo?
Me? Scared? No, of course not. I just like it here.
Okay, then. Come on. Bye, Milo.
Yeah, bye, Milo.
See you soon.
See ya.
There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. Whatever else the people do say, there's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo.
Hey, everybody, wait for me.
What could this be?
It's a big hairy mountain.
It's making a rumbling noise. I'll tell you what, it might be a volcano.
What's a volcano?
It's a mountain that breathes fire.
It's a snozzle monster.
A snozzle monster?
Yeah, a big hairy snozzle monster.
What are we going to do?
We'll have to fight him.
Oh, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Nor me.
It's the only way. You just have to be brave.
How do you fight a snozzle monster?
Oh, well, I don't know, actually.
We could tickle him.
Tickle him.
Yeah, all right, mate. Let's try it. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Tickle!
Oh, look, it's Doodles.
Oh, he's enormous.
It's me, Milo.
We're down here.
Oh, teeny tweeny.
We've got to get big again, or he'll squash us quick.
Yes. What was the magic word?
Doodles, stop it.
Quick, Fizz, the magic word.
It's Doodlebug. Quick, everyone, hold hands. Ready? Doodlebug, Doodlebug, Doodlebug.
Now that's magic.
Tweenie clock, where will it stop?
Oh, Max, we had a really big adventure.
Yeah, Fizz told us a magic word and we all shrank to the size of a mouse.
And we met a snozzle monster.
And it was Doodle.
Is that right, Doodles?
Yeah, what's the story, Max?
Well, as you were talking about worms, I thought we'd read these wormy tales.
Oh, yeah.
Right, here's the first one. In a wiggly house with wiggly floors and wiggly windows and wiggly doors lived the wiggly, wriggly, squiggly worms.
That's like the worm we found.
This is. They have wiggly beds and wiggly chairs
We fall off those.
and wiggly carpets up wiggly stairs. Have the wiggly, wriggly, squiggly worms.
Yeah. Tell us another wormy tale, Max.
All right, this one's called Wilma Goes Straight. The wiggly worm family lived in a wiggly house under the flower bed, where nothing was quite straight. There was William Worm, and Wilma Worm, and their mum, Mrs. Wendy Worm, and Grandpa Wilby Worm.
Oh, lots of worms.
One day, Wilma Worm decided to measure herself. First, she untied a knot at the end of her tail.
Ouch.
Then, she lay down next to the length chart on the wiggly wall.
Oh, I got one of those.
Oh, I'm sure I'd be longer if I was straight, said Wilma. So she stretched and stretched as straight as she could. And she was right. She was much longer. Bedtime, called Mum just then. Straight to bed, please. So Wilma did as she was told. She went straight to bed. And she found she was much too long. Wiggly up tight, said Mum. You see, wiggly beds are best for wiggly worms.
That's good.
I'd like a rhyme.
Oh, all right then, Marlowe. This one's called Weather the Soil. Whether the soil is wet and squelchy, whether the soil is firm, whether the soil is warm and crumbly, it's wonderful being a worm. Oh, I'd like to do that one again, actually. And this time, I think I might sing it. Whether the soil is wet and squelchy, whether the soil is firm, or whether the soil is warm and crumbly, it's wonderful being a worm. Thank you very much. Thank you.
More, Max, more.
I'd like to be a worm.
I wouldn't.
All right, this one's the last one now. It's called I Can. I can fly, said the fly, as it flew in the sky. I can swim, said the fish, as it swam with a swish. I can leap, said the frog, as it leapt off a log.
Ribbit, ribbit.
But no one can squirm as well as a worm.
Ruff, ruff. Where do you look? Where will it stop? Ruff.
News time!
So, who's got something to tell us?
Oh, I found a worm in the garden.
No, Doodles found it.
Yeah, it was by the end of his nose.
That's true.
And Milo picked up the worm.
Yes, and the worm was a bit frightened.
Well, how do you know?
Because he was only small and we are so big.
But I put him down again.
And then we shrank till we were very, very small.
Yeah, we did when we said the magic words.
Yeah, and Doodles was a snozzle monster.
Well, we thought he was, but really he was only Doodles snoring.
Is all that true, Doodles?
It's true!